I did not post a single video this past month. I had planned to film, but that didn't happen. And if you have ever disappeared from your own life for a season, stop showing up for the things that you thought you should be doing. I want to tell you why that silence was actually one of the healthiest things I've done in 5 years. Early this summer, my partner and I got a summer cottage. It's very common in Finland. 5 years ago, when my marriage ended and when the house was sold, I did not have a garden. I didn't have a job. I didn't know where I would be living in the next 6 months, let alone whether I would ever have a garden to grow again. This year, for the first time in 5 years, I had a garden. I planned it and I planted it, and I watched it grow. I picked wild blueberries and wild raspberries. I hiked, I hosted the people I love around the table. We grilled, I swam in a place that is ours. I had planned to film while we were there. I brought all my equipment, but once we arrived, I did not want to. I was too busy being in it, planting, cooking, swimming, sitting in the sauna, watching my garden do what gardens do. Every time I thought about picking up the camera, I had no idea what I even wanted to say. So I put it down and I didn't pick it up until now when I'm back in the city. And here's what I want to say to you clearly. Even with some health issues I had this summer, it was one of the best summers I can remember. If I had made myself film anyway, pushed through, forced content out of, I would have missed the actual point of the summer, which was to live it. Did I feel a little bit guilty about not filming? Yes, but still, that was the right choice. And this is something I want to say to you directly, if especially you are in a hard season right now. Do the things that bring you joy. Follow what lights you up, what makes you feel alive, even a little bit. And here's what I actually found this summer that turned out to be very productive. I worked very hard at the summer house, but I wasn't doing content, but I was doing, well, everything that you can physically do. I transformed furniture that was not great, something I love. I gardened from morning till night. And joy was the fuel getting things done. And here's the part that people sometimes get wrong. This doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Let me take you back. Right after my divorce, I had no job, no income. I didn't have a cottage. And after we sold the house, I didn't have a garden. What I had was a small, old, rented apartment that one of my very dear friends was actually horrified once he saw it. But I didn't feel horrible in it. It had big windows. It was close to the cute little cafes along the river. And I knew, and this is important, I knew it was temporary. I stayed there for about a year. Then I found a job and I moved somewhere nicer. During that year, the things I loved didn't cost much. Going to the beach, hiking, spending time with friends, cooking healthy food in my kitchen, going to the gym, taking care of that small apartment like it mattered. And I made it pretty, even though it wasn't forever. So here's what connects that year and this summer, even though they look nothing alike from the outside, other than it was the summer. 5 years ago, a small apartment, no income, rebuilding from nothing. This summer, a cottage, a garden, a partner that I love, a full table. Different seasons, one harder, one easier, but the thing that actually mattered in both was the same. I paid attention to what I loved and let that be enough, even when it wasn't much. That's the real difference between the seasons that break you and the seasons that build you. It is not the apartment. It is not the garden. It is how you choose to see where you are. If you are in a hard season right now, divorced, rebuilding, starting over in some way, I'm not going to tell you to push through and be productive about it. I'm going to tell you what I told myself this summer. Go find the thing you love, even the small, cheap, the quiet version of it. Let that be your rebuilding for now. If you want help finding your footing in this season, that's exactly what I do. Book a free 15-minute discovery call. The link is below. Let's talk about what your next season could look like. I'll see you in the next video. Love and light. Bye.